Fhatuwani Mukheli is a Soweto-born multi-disciplinary creative who found his passion for art at a young age. He has had a vibrant career of advertising, photography, and directing that has led him full circle to his deepest passion in visual arts. His work looks at themes of childhood environment, how he was raised by his mom, and the universal relationship between parent and child.
The secret of capturing such portraits in the way I do comes from years of practice and obsession. I'm very obsessed with faces, with human behavior and emotions. So I've always, as a kid, loved faces, and I'm terrible at remembering people's names, but I don't forget a face. So it's an extreme obsession of that technique of painting or drawing or whatever it is. I've always been obsessed to capture that face in a way that is it evokes emotions to the person that is looking at it, And the art therapy thing came by just after or during lockdown, when I had a lot of time to myself, and I realized that I was working and I owned a corporate business, like advertising / photography business, production house, and that was taking a lot of my time, which is great because it was paying me and affording me to live comfortably. But then I realized that I kind of was losing myself within the red race of chasing the money and the good life or whatever, life balance. And art was a vessel for me to reconnect with myself, which is quite therapeutic. And art allowed me to feel like a kid again. And I think this is something that I missed a lot, to feel excited to draw or to paint and see a painting come to life really gave too much hope and life in me, just to go, wow, okay, there's an excitement in me beyond just waking up and working and making ends meet.
His career began when he and his twin brother Justice Mukheli founded I See a Different You alongside childhood friend and business partner. The collective used the platform to open up the creative playing field, using their talents to enhance storytelling in a mind-blowing way.
My twin brother Justice is one of the most amazing humans I've met, and I'm blessed to be born with him. And he is my brother, my best friend, my business partner, and all-round cool person. I like everything about him, and I think the most amazing thing about my brother and I is that we feed off each other, and every time I see him do good, I want to do good. Meaning, there was a time where I stopped directing and doing photography, and I looked at him and he was doing his thing, and I was like, nah, I'm good with that stuff. And he came and he said, hey dude, I think you are sleeping on an opportunity to an income stream through your talent. You're a good photographer, you're a good director. Revisit that, as much as the art is good and all of that, there's always room to play and explore all these creative disciplines as one. And yeah, we just really have a great relationship, and we've learned to just be present for each other, to guide each other, or if maybe he's going astray, I can say, Justice, you're losing yourself. We hold each other accountable. We have a very cool relationship. I See a Different You is an amazing movement and way of living that we came up with, my brother and I and our friends, and it became a business where the main thing with I See a Different You was to change perceptions of what people think of Africa. And it started as Soweto, and then we realized that this perception needs to be changed in the whole of Africa. And I think my life, I still approach my life that way, you know, and as a global citizen, I think now the world is global because of the internet. It's more amazing that we can show the world that we are also really cool and we have all these things that people think we don't have.
Fhatuwani has received great spiritual healing through his creative practice, and as such, he is passionate about healing others through the medium of visual arts.
The right I can express through my artwork is just the freedom to create and the ability to have an income stream through my passion. I know that there are many artists before myself and others who did this and who created more amazing work, but never had the ability to live off it, to make it a career purely based on the apartheid regime or the struggle that South Africa had. And they are amazing, and some were able to create and live off the art. But I find that the times we are in now are much more amazing because there's more younger people like myself who can live off this creativity and expression much more freely than the ones before us.
As the visionary responsible for bringing an alternative view of South Africa to a global audience, he's equally passionate about better understanding Africa, and he says that in the process of exploring the continent, he has learned more about himself.
Firstly, most importantly, I'm not anti-gallery. I love all galleries, and one day I do wish to get representation from my dream galleries. But the main thing was, while I search and I wait for the gallery to go, hey, we want to represent you, or any gallery to take me on when they see my work, I thought with myself and my friends that let's create our own opportunity, you know, and art is very, I think, snobbish and a bit high class. And we saw that there's a big gap in the industry to open doors for the everyday people to come and engage with our work and not feel intimidated to see it in just a white cube, beautiful, expensive looking gallery. We thought we can open our studio to people and also have now a space like this where it will be our own gallery to showcase our work with our friends and make it much more accessible and less highbrow and snobbish.